Hey, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Long time no see. Been kind of industrial out here for a while, keeping after it. Solar's been a little hard to get last week or two, which has made it challenging to get the workshop up and running. But we're getting there. Yeah. So I had a lot going on out here last few days, last week, last 2 weeks. Not getting as many videos out as I want, but that's going to start cranking up here shortly. Got the house in the background, and I'm standing here looking out at right in front of the studio workshop that's about to be coming live at you guys in the following days. Pretty happy about it. So I've got a lot of pictures of this going up, and I just haven't had time to sit down and edit everything together, but this is where we're at today, and you can see this is what we used to call like a shotgun shack, you know, just a slant roof, simple, very simple style on piers. That floor's dead level, everything's looking good, flashing up, metal roof, it's capped and good. And this is what it looks like on the front. Pretty happy. Got a little more trim to toss up around on the corners. And you can see I got PVC glue on my finger. I've been doing some plumbing, not here, but down at the house today. Lots of moving parts going on. Everything's coming together real nice. And I put a little east facing window there, so I'll get some good ventilation through there. Door will probably remain open most of the time when I'm in there working, and that big window looking good. And of course, all the cutting took place right here underneath the temporary awning, because we did get some downpours while this is all going on. As you can see, a little muddy around here. It's been pretty wet, pretty dark most days. And like I said, catching solar has been a little bit of a challenge, but still have not fired up a generator this season. But it's been touch and go on some of those systems, I'm telling you. And here's just a look at the back. So yeah, I got to get a gutter up there, and then I'm going to drain it off over there on the west side and put a small catchment pool, probably move one of those smaller ones that I set up in anticipation of the drought continuing, but we've been catching good water. I've got a surplus now, and I can either set up another one or move one of those over here. Haven't quite decided what I'm going to do there yet, but I am going to have this little place have its own water supply as well. So right now, this is about the sunniest day we've had. Running about mid-70s today. Let's go ahead. I got to get my door set on, as you can see here, but I'll give you a, and this has been very, very wet. So I'm letting it dry out today. This is about the warmest day we've had. This floor was actually just holding water. It's like I said, really level, dead level, of course, and just got dumped on, 17 inches of rain during the construction. So as soon as it dries out real good, sweep it up. Give you a little look here. So yeah, looking east out this window, kind of like that. And then I'm going to put my little work desk right here in front of that window. Also going to hook up a solar system, of course, to here. I've got everything I need to do that. I'll show you guys that in an upcoming video. But in the next few days, we're going to get this thing in ship shape and pack it full of all kinds of solar goodies. So yeah, I'm really happy with the way this turned out. Very happy. Just a little bit of cleanup. I'm going to lay down some peel and stick floors there for nice, easy cleanup. But yeah, very, very simple, but very good. And one of the The key things out here is to lay this plywood down before you lay the tin. I've made that mistake on other construction projects out here, and when it's really pounding rain, it's like being in a snare drum. It's so loud. And I came up here last night, it was raining pretty good, and you could just barely hear the rain coming down. So yeah, very happy about how this has all turned out. It's gonna be a perfect little work studio. Very excited. So this place is worthy of a name. And I've been racking my brains out for a long time. What am I gonna call this place? One of my favorite names would be to copycat an old friend of mine back up in the Colorado mountains who had a place called the Hounds Lounge when we were all a little more hound-like. But we're all getting older, and I just wouldn't feel right copying the name, even though that was a great name for his particular cabin. But this one needs a name. So I'm gonna ask you guys, help me pick out a name. Those of you that are getting to know me, you know where I'm at. You know basically what my lifestyle is like. You guys pick me out a good name. And whichever one we settle on, I'm gonna send, whichever one we settle on, send somebody out a real nice Victron charge controller for that, for the holiday seasons, a little Christmas present, and I will name this. So I hope I get a lot of different recommendations for a name for this place. You know where I'm at. I'm in Hawaii. So there's lots of different things we can come up with, and I'm gonna pick the one that I like the best. If it's not exactly just word for word, I might, you know, adjust it some based on some of your recommendations, but whichever one I get that I like the best, I'm gonna send you out a real nice Victron charge controller for a gift, and thanks for helping me name this place, because it definitely needs a name. Yeah, I'm gonna be spending a lot of time in here. And the rain is just now starting to come down again. As you can see, my little patch of blue is getting smaller and smaller. This time of the afternoon and early morning, get a lot of showers. And these are typical and normal for this time of year. So it feels good to be getting this kind of rain. The ground is nice and moist and soft. No more crunching, just like we like it out here. So yeah, that's the workshop studio with no name. So I'll be talking to you guys a lot more here shortly. I'm gonna be busting it out up here for the next couple of weeks, but starting the first of the year, I'm gonna have a lot of projects rolling out of here. So I hope you all are doing very well this season. Wishing you all a good holiday season coming up here. Hope you're all catching good sun. All your solar systems are working good. Yeah, right over there. That's a perfect spot, as it turns out, to pop up about a 400 watt array, 400 or 500 watts. That'll run everything in there just fine. And maybe, like I said, a little water catchment over there. Of course, got to do some steps and a little walkway on the south side and going around on the east side, and probably pop out a little roof over that deck right there so I can sit outside and not get wet. So that's what's going on. It's been busy. And like I said, I did shoot a bunch of short videos, and I'll compile that in just a real quick step-by-step, but it went up pretty darn easy and couldn't be happier. So thanks for tuning in, everybody. Give this place a name. It needs a good name. I've been racking my brains trying to think, but I'm gonna name it, and I'll probably even put the name of it outside there somewhere. So yeah, help me out. Be anxious to hear from you guys. Miss talking with you. I'll get on live one of these days coming up, but yeah, finishing out the year, it's gonna get real busy around here. So I'm gonna pop in as much as I can. Hope you all are doing really good, and aloha. Yeah. very happy. Merry Christmas, everybody.